We are dedicated to giving you a deeper look into the controversial school choice bill as it makes its way through the Texas legislature.
Now, while we await the final vote from the House, which could happen at any moment, Lacey Beasley has been gathering some opinions from public school leaders. You join us in the newsroom. Lacey, what did they have to say?
Hey, good morning, Carmen and Madison. Earlier this week, I brought you the thoughts of a private school in Denton County. Now I'm talking to TEPSA, which is the Texas Elementary Principals and Supervisors Association. They oversee about 6,000 principals and supervisors in public education across the state. Mark Terry spent 33 years in public education, a lot of that at South Lake Carroll and other schools across North Texas. He gave a peek into how public schools feel about school choice and aspects he says many parents may not be aware of.
What are your thoughts on school choice and how this could impact public education?
Really, it's moving public money to private schools is the way I view it. In fact, the whole word school choice is pretty applicable. It's not parent choice. It is actually the school's choice because you have to fill out that application, have to qualify. I've got my voucher here. They think they're going to show up and they're going to instantly be able to get into school. They don't necessarily have to tell you why you're not being accepted into the school. So I have a fundamental problem with saying that we're going to expand school choice and then limit who can get into a school.
Average, how much does a private school cost in tuition?
I don't know that. I do know that one of the schools that testified for the bill, their tuition was $26,000. Well, that wouldn't, the voucher would not cover that.
For parents who are learning about this and they're starting at ground zero, they don't know what is school choice, what does that mean? What are vouchers? What does that mean?
What means poverty? I don't think they understand that. What it means to give up your due process rights and rights for special ed services. I don't think they understand that.
When you say those rights, is that only within public schools they have rights, and when you go to a private school, those rights are taken away?
That's correct. If you have a student who has special education needs and they can actually find a school that meets that special need that they have, that parent signs away all rights that are afforded under IDEA for due process and other kinds of rights that protect students who are special education students.
Why should parents choose to keep their student in public school?
I don't care if I'm in the roughest school in an urban area, I'm way out in a small rural school, or if I'm in a suburban school with a lot of money. All those kids need an excellent education and the opportunity to receive that. If you're going after kids in the neediest areas and they can't afford the tuition, what does it matter?
Now, another element Mark touched on was school boards. Public school boards are elected officials with open meetings where parents can sign up to talk. Private schools are more often appointed, and they do not have to have open doors. They also often meet in communities outside of where the school is located, so Mark says access to them can be limited. He recommends to parents, if you are curious about any public school, reach out to their administration and ask for a tour. Back to you.